Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm having a makeup free day as yesterday I had my brows done and my LVLs and I just wanted everything to sort of like rest. It's my day off work, so I try and have 2 makeup free days a week. Sometimes it doesn't work out, it's just how it goes. So today, as you can tell by the title, I have a massive empties for you. Whenever this bag gets full, I film a little empties just so you can see what sort of products I've been using. Not a lot changes. So you could watch one of my empties videos from like maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months ago. Not a lot changes. I'm going to try and break this down into categories if I can to make it more of like a watchable thing. Absolute crazy amount of stuff I've got here right now, so I'll be as quick as I can. So I've got an empty Radox. I got this in a my little gift bag for like a baby shower. I've used it all up, but I'm hanging on to like empty bottles now. This is an empty spearmint and sea salt for men. I don't know why it's for men. I just guess it smells a little bit more masculine, and it's like the bluey sort of colour that you can see there. This is like Superdrug Zone. This isn't cruelty free, is it? It says it's proudly British, which I'm sure it is, but it's owned by Unilever, which test on animals, so you can't strictly call it cruelty free, but hey. It was a gift, and then all the Superdrugs range is cruelty free. Some of it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans, some of it's only suitable for vegetarians. So there's that. The reason why I collect empty bottles, this is an empty Lidl's shower gel. I go and like refill it up. So, but this was really expensive to refill. Like this was £3.50 to refill. Gross hair. £3.50 to refill this whole thing. It's not really cost effective, to be honest, but obviously it is environmentally friendly. It puts one less bottle into the plastic epidemic that we've got at the moment. So I'm going to save those and try and do the same thing, but like I don't think it's going to be something that I can do on a regular basis, because these are like 50p to £1, or they're always buy one get one free. And do you know what I mean? Like when you're on a budget, 50p versus £3.50 is a big sodding difference. An empty hand soap pump. This was absolutely stunning, by the way. If you're into buying, if you don't mind about the plastic situation, you're into buying liquid soaps to wash your hands, this coconut and mint natural hand soap for kids. It's only for kids because it's got like a funny plastic bottle, but it was actually really nice. But again, I've kept the plastic bottle because I'm not sure if the whole soap bar situation in my downstairs toilet is working. It's quite messy, and the actual sink is really tiny, and you need like quite a small soap bar. So I might just go and like refill this for the sake of like the downstairs thing, and like I'm not repurchasing like a plastic bottle, I'm just reusing the same one over and over again. And I finally used up this thing that was given to me years and years ago. It's like a travel sized shower gel, so I might just keep this bottle for travel purposes as such, just keep refilling it instead of buying like travel ones, which is something that I do and have done for absolutely years anyway. That's just something that I've always done. So moving on to deodorants, I've got 4 of the Aldi's, is it the Active 48 Hour for Women by Lacura. It's really good. It's really cheap. I would like to go back to like a solid deodorant bar type of thing. I was talking to Kerry about this morning. She's off to go and try one later. But it comes in a jar and it's kind of like a scoop it out in your hand and then wipe it under your pits kind of deal. I've had a solid bar, and then the smaller the bar gets, the harder it is and stuff. So at the moment, this is like something I can't break away from. I have tried to break away from, but I've always come back to this. So unless I can find like a solid deodorant bar that comes in like eco-friendly packaging that's like wooden or cardboard or something, I know they're out there, but they cost like £7, £8 when these cost 68p a can. Do you get me? It's really hard if you're on a budget, but you're trying to be environmentally friendly, but you can't afford to be. It's like a rich man's game. It really is a rich man's game. 2 more deodorants then from Superdrug. These ones are real nice. I like getting these when they're on offer. They're on offer less these days than what they used to be. They come in like different smells. This is the, I don't know, this one is citrus, jasmine and lily. And this one is bergamot, freesia and mimosa. They all smell real nice. They are really effective as the Aldi one, because I just love that one, and that's like where it's got to be at. They don't make white marks either, which is just great, and they are cost effective. An empty bottle of Mitchum. This was not mine. I did not purchase this. I didn't get it new either. My friend Vicky, who I've talked about on here millions of times before now, she gave this to me because she didn't like the smell. She couldn't get on with it. I used it up, it was good. I wouldn't say it was any better than my 68 pence Aldi one, not gonna lie. So like, now I'm glad that I've tried Mitchum. I don't think I put it under like fair circumstances because I don't sweat as much as I used to these days. I didn't use it in the summer either, but it worked. So I can't say anything bad about it really. 3 empties of my beloved toothpaste, which they have now stopped selling in Superdrug, and I have to source it from different avenues such as Tesco. It rarely is on offer, so if you ever see this on offer, then please give me a shout. It's the Oral-B Original Gum and Enamel Repair. There are different variations of this. There's a gentle whitening one, and I think there's one with like a green bit here that says freshening or something. It's the original that works for me. The other ones do not work as well, and after going through a tube of it, my gums are all sore again. I don't know what it is about my gums, but they only like this toothpaste now. I don't like to be a fussy person. I consider myself to be a not fussy person, but my gums, however, do not like other toothpastes these days. I just don't feel like I'm getting a good enough clean. So no, it's not cruelty free. I hate that, and I hate the fact that it's in plastic, but I am willing to put oral hygiene above that. Unfortunately, that's where I'm at with that. I've said that before. Oral hygiene is an absolute top priority for me. Moving on to face things then, I finally used up the Primark Gentle Micellar Cleansing Water, hydrating vitamin E on organic rose. It's not the worst, it's a micellar water. I'm gonna say it dries me out ever so slightly. I'm not gonna repurchase it, and I think I'm not gonna repurchase micellar waters across the board. It's not necessarily the Primark one versus a really expensive one. It's just there's something about micellar waters. They are better at taking off makeup than toner waters, but they are also a lot more drying. There's probably a lot more chemicals in there, hence the ability to be able to take off like residue of makeup and stuff like that. I wanted to try it out because it was Primark. I've tried it out. It's over a course of a period of time, it has led to me having a lot more breakouts around here, which is where I get them. They're all hormonal, but I feel like it's exacerbated that problem. So I won't be purchasing any micellar waters, and if I do, it's because I haven't used one for like months and months and months and months and months. Finally used up the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Brightening Eye Cream on my legs, so I can't really tell you how it worked out. I don't like putting eye creams under my eyes anymore. It's not my jam. I like serums. I like to be able to rub eye serums all over this bit because I don't feel like putting creams here is enough. I want to be able to put creams on my lids and around my eyebrows and in this part here. All of this, to me, all of this area is a part of your eye. So I want a product so that I can put on all of that, not just this bit here. Does that make sense? So that's not the one for me. A soft and hydrate coconut 2-step face mask. I think this must have been in the sale. I'm now making a habit of not buying sheet masks because obviously that is as detrimental to the environment as using face wipes, I would imagine. Unless they're like, I think you can buy sheet masks that are now reusable, which is something that I want to look into. I didn't even know it was a thing until about a week ago. But yeah, I do really like these. They are great because I'm a lazy person. I don't like washing my face, putting on a face mask, and then having to wash my face again. That's an arduous process. Sheet masks for me, particularly say if I've had a little bit of sunburn on my face, you put one of these on, sit there for longer than it says, it doesn't really matter, take it off and then rub in the excess like stuff on your face. I don't have to go and wash it off because I'm lazy. It's really good. I do like these, not environmentally friendly though. 2 of these empty dry shampoos. I've stopped buying these as much now because I give less of a crap about what my hair looks like. In all honesty, I try and wash my hair twice a week. If that means that it smells a little bit and it's greasy a little bit, then oh well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not out to impress anybody these days. If I am going somewhere where I want to look a bit smarter, I'll wash my hair. Simple as that, really. So I try not to repurchase these anymore because, again, it's just an unnecessary tin and plastic bit going into landfill or the recycling if they can be recycled or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying I'm never going to buy them again. I'm just like not into buying them at the moment. I'm trying to work my way through a Lush one that I bought ages and ages and ages and ages ago. It's like the loose powder that you just sort of rub in your hair. I've got that. That's as effective. It does make a mess, but oh well. An empty shampoo bottle. I think this was like that really cheap tea tree stuff. I've managed to take all the like the stickers off it because it's something that I would like to try and like refill again at my refilling station. I can refill shampoos, conditioners, hand wash, body wash, laundry liquids, laundry conditioner, stuff like that. So I want to give one of their shampoos a go, which freaks me out because I'm so used to using the Lush solid shampoo bars and they work really well for me, like really well. So why would I want to try anything else? But I'm interested to see how much it is to refill it. Is it cost effective? And until you go down and do that, you don't know. And then I won't be able to tell you any information about that. So I'm keeping this bottle for that particular purpose. The product that was in there, I didn't buy myself. To be honest, it's trash. It's cheap trash that I really wouldn't want to use on anything anymore. I would never recommend that you buy it either. An empty bottle of Veganese or Veganese, I don't know how you say it, the hair conditioner from Lush. It is the vegan version of American Cream or American Dream or whatever it's called. Smells real nice, works real nice, loved using it. I bought it in this big bottle, which is more cost effective, but I tend in bigger bottles to put a lot more on than I need. With ones that comes in bottles, I tend to, obviously because I'm putting more on than I need, I obviously do all the bottoms of my hairs first, and then I've still got excess product, and then I'm wiping it in the top so my hair is getting greasier quicker. Lush have reformulated their solid conditioner bars now. Works really well, and you just try and locate the product on the bottom of your hair where you need it. This I would recommend, really nice. I prefer the American Cream or the American Dream or whatever it's called. Yeah, I really like Lush hair care, super good. I dyed my hair ages ago because look at the roots. This is how long this has been sitting in my empties. I always buy the Superdrug hair dye. I'm gradually trying to go darker. So this time was the last like number 11 or number 10.1 or whatever it was. And then I'm gradually going to go down the shades. I'm thinking maybe about a root drag. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just dye my hair blonde and hope for the best. I like Superdrug hair dyes. They're real good. They're suitable for vegetarians, not for vegans, because this, the conditioner bit, has got lanolin in it. And lanolin comes from sheep's wool, and that makes it not vegan. I've got a few makeup bits here, stuff that keeps creeping its way back into my collection. I'm now physically actually throwing in the bin. So Backstage Bambi, had it for years, scraped out as much as I could, wore it as much as I could. My pinks are past, it's now autumnal, I'm not wearing pinks anymore, so these are going in the bin, goodbye, and then I'm going to get lots of pleasure out of buying new stuff next year. It's got to end. I've scraped that as much as I can. I'm not sure if that's coming off on the camera too well. This one What one was that? That was Mother. Absolutely loved that. Loved all of these. Apart from this one, really, Melancholia. It's a funny one. I left it on the windowsill for half an hour and like the top half of it faded. I was like, that. What's that all about? It's not the greatest of formula from Kat Von D, even though it's one of the everlasting liquid lipsticks. The lid split and cracked. I'm not sure. Yeah, can you see that? It's all like what's that? Like, why did that happen? I'm not entirely sure. It changes colour when it's on your lips. So you put it on your lips and then maybe like a couple of hours later it's real degraded, real different colour. It's faded, it's cracky, it's patchy. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend this colour in your collection at all. Don't bother. There's many more nicer pinks from Kat Von D, and then this one is called Lovesick again. These 3 pinks came in a set that Claire got me donkeys years ago, and I'm talking maybe pushing about 3. I don't know, I can't work it out, but they're real old and I've loved them to bits, and it's time to say goodbye to them, which saddens me greatly, but they have brought me much joy, so they've served their purpose completely. They need to go. This Primark mascara, that's the word I'm looking for. So a 3D lash effect, extreme length, volume and curl. It was all right. It's got the nice little brushy silicone brush thing that I like. No complaints. It's not the best mascara I've ever tried. Real easy to get off, super easy to get off. Would recommend, I guess. It was cheap. If you're out there for a cheap mascara that does an alright job, it's not amazing, it's not crap either. Essence, All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Used it, and then the last bit of it smashed, as most compact powders do, hence why it's so clean and gone. Really enjoyed using this. It's cheap, did the job. For what product I did manage to use from it. Would recommend. Okay, so all the rest of the products down here are Lush products. If you've made it this far, then congratulations to you. So we've got the Butter Bear Bath Bomb. I bought this for Holly because every now and then she gets like super dry, itchy skin on her back. This just like rejuvenates that. Would highly recommend if you've got super sensitive skin. Ginger Ninja Bath Bomb, something that I bought for my partner for Father's Day for a laugh because he's got ginger hair. I couldn't leave it behind. It smelled really good. It had this super like gingery, coppery, orangey, gold glitter all over it. It was a laugh. He really enjoyed it. The new shampoo bar from Lush, so that's like the one with the wooden stick on it, I think, and it smells like cinnamony, kind of, that sort of type of smell. It's lovely. I'm using it. It's downstairs in my shower right now. It's not fully used up, but I always use it up. I absolutely love this one, and I will repurchase. So this ticket's all screwed up, but it's like the Teetotaler Skin Cleanser. So it's one of those solid cleanser bar round thingies. I will put a link to my Naked Lush haul collection type of video if you want to see what they look like. That'll be up here or up here somewhere, I don't know. I really like these. I like them all. There isn't a solid cleanser bar from Lush that I haven't liked, and I would highly recommend them. I love oily type of cleansers, just get everything off, and then I go in after with like a toner. Stunning. Sleepy Face Skin Cleanser. So that was the first one I ever tried. I've repurchased it again. It's lovely. It's probably one of my favourite ones. It's one with like a little sleepy happy face on it. Pink in colour. Smells gorgeous. Probably arguably my favourite one from the whole collection. Would highly recommend. Dear John shampoo bar. Can I find this again in their stores? No. Was it limited edition? Someone please tell me. It was a brown shampoo bar, one of the pre-made round solid ones with coffee beans on the top. Feels really gritty and exfoliating. I don't know why your hair would need exfoliation. I really like it. I love the smell of Dear John. I think it's real masculine but real nice. It's so yummy. And I want more of the Dear John stuff, but I don't know where I can find it. Somebody please help me. Butter Ball Bath Bomb is the same as the Butter Bear Bath Bomb, but much bigger. Probably got this for Holly again because I can't remember having a bath with it in. It's just super good for her skin. I don't really like buying her the balls. Massive ball bath bombs because she has a much shallower bath and it just seems wasteful. The Butter Bear version that you can get at Christmas time, way more affordable. This is super gross, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It is the Stegosaurus Fun Egg. I hauled this such a long time ago and we've only finished using it up. So basically it was a bath bomb in the shape of an egg for Easter that had two halves. So you could have one half, one bath bomb, the other half, another bath bomb. And inside there was a little Stegosaurus shaped, that Play-Doh-y type of patty bubble bar stuff that they do in the shape of a dinosaur inside the dinosaur egg. Holly's only just used that stuff. And like, because it has been sitting there for a while, it's kind of like all melted onto the bag. And I was like, come on, babe, we better use this up right now. Because for some reason, the kid likes having baths with no bubbles in. She's going through a phase. That's fine. If you only want to use water, that's fine. Outback Mate soap. So this was off one of those massive soaps that they chop off 100 grams for you. This was 102 grams and it cost me £4.59. £4.59 for a soap bar. It's quite expensive. This is the soap bar that we've got downstairs at the moment. It is a very, very blue in colour. If you can see that, then that's the kind of colour that it is. Kind of like that sort of bluey colour. It makes such a mess because obviously it's not like a clear soap bar. Or a white soap bar or whatever. So when it's wet, it kind of like leaks its colour all down the sink. And I'm like, it looks super messy, but I'm just like, it's just soap. It's just soap. It's just soap. And it means that I can see visually that Holly is washing her hands. So I love solid soap bars. It's my jam right now. But like I said, I might go and refill one of the hand pump soap bottles for the downstairs toilet, just so we don't have that mess situation, or just buy a not brightly coloured soap bar. The Marilyn hot oil treatment, stunning. I used this for myself and Holly, so I made up the full portion and put half on her hair and half on my hair. It did wonders for Holly's hair. You could see, like, not straight away you couldn't see, like it was like the starting block of a long process and her hair got into better condition. For some reason it's really dry and like sun bleached on the ends, a bit like mine, but mine's chemically bleached on the ends. It really kick-started her hair to be back into a better condition, as did it with mine, but wasn't as effective. So I would highly recommend it. It's like that solid thingy on a stick that you mix with hot water and then you let it cool down a bit, and it like, you just, it's a process. It's a process, but it's like, it's a real nice process. It's like a pamper me type of, you have to have time. You can't do this as part of like your everyday routine with your hair. It has to be, I've got some real good time to sit here and rub it all in and la 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 and sit here for hours and let it all sink in and then go and wash my hair and then sit there and let it dry naturally. You've got to have a lot of time. And then the last thing, guys, this is it now, is the Aroma Water Toner Water from Lush. Loved these. I think I bought one of every one. I've got one of like the tea tree ones ready to go up there. I would highly recommend these. They're dead expensive, but now that I've used them, I can't turn back. My skin loves these. My skin obviously has expensive taste, doesn't it? Because these are about £12.50 a pop, which is never ideal. Never ideal. But if that's what my skin wants, I'm older now. I've got to start looking after my face. I can't expect a £2 water to work. It's not the worst, but this £12.50 water, like it's much better. My skin behaves a lot nicer with it. And to be honest, at the age of 31, getting on for 32, do I really want, like, look at all that. That's not actual acne there, that's acne scarring. Proper, like, acne scarring. I want to call this rosacea. I don't know if it is rosacea, but after my pregnancy I was left with this like pigmentation, scarring. There's an actual zit coming up right there. Scarring, all of this scarring, which I know there's loads of things that I could try and start using, but like if I could prevent more scarring from happening in the first place, that's going to be a better option, right? So these I absolutely love, highly recommend. That is the end of my video. If you liked it and you got all the way to the end, please give it a massive thumbs up, and I shall see you in my next video, of which I need recommendations for now. I have had a sort of filming block. I've got a fancy occasion coming up this weekend, like I said, hence the nails, hence the brows, and hence my lashes. Do you like them? They're my lashes, they've just had the LVL thingy. I've got a posh dress, I've got a posh dinner do thing to go to. Would you like to see kind of like, it probably won't be a get ready with me because I've got my friend over doing my hair and I don't feel like she's up for being filmed and stuck all over YouTube. But once like she's done my hair, I could ask her to like do this is my hair, this is my dress, this is my nails, this is my shoes, this is my bag. It'll be a super short video. Unlike this, I feel like we need to get a little bit of a balance here. But yeah, you'll be able to see this is what I wore to a black tie event deal. If you would like that, please leave some comments in the comments box down below. Anyway, guys, love you all. Thank you for watching as always. Bye.